Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is 102 and today I'm going to continue my Hand of Fate 2 blind playthrough. Last time I did an extremely long stream because I was getting progressively frustrated and tilted because last time's challenge was very difficult and I really wanted to win that challenge, so I decided to just try again and again until I could beat it. And I ended up playing for more than 3 hours. This time I'm going to make a shorter stream, hopefully. Who knows, maybe I get into it and I don't realize how much time is passing. What I want to do this time is that I just want to do one challenge. And no matter if I win or lose, I will just do one attempt. Because today is Saturday, I have other things to do, so you know, I want to keep this stream short. I don't want to end up like the other time when I will just try the same challenge over and over again and I spent so long streaming because of it. So this time I'm just going to have a chill stream where I just play the game and I really don't care if I win or lose. If I lose, that's fine. I can always try again next time. But I'm going to just chill this time. I'm gonna take it easy for today. Last time I was so mad because I couldn't beat the challenge and I was also getting very unlucky and there were also some difficult choices to make, and at some point the challenge became pretty much impossible for me to beat because I had to do this fight which was extremely difficult, and then Jacob over here decided to make fun of me after I lost. And I took it personally.
I have made many changes. My game is much improved. Let us play.
Alright, Jacob, let's play. The Hermit Challenge.
Has been with you along this road, aiding you at every step, aiding me. Neither of us would be here without him, yet he remains a mystery even to me.
Rumor has it that there is a powerful magician hidden in a devilishly confusing and dangerous forest of eternal snow. Map reveal. Finding your way is one thing, knowing where to go is another. Avoid danger using map reveal. No problem with that. I actually love using equipment for map reveal, so... And yeah, I can also take some encounters for map reveal, that sounds good. Explorer, the road ahead may be long, ensure you have enough food to avoid starvation. Prepare for combat against the Empire. Okay. So for the companion, last time we unlocked the blacksmith. So, Armor Break. When activated, Ariadne performs powerful attacks that cause high armor damage. Stay close to charge her ability faster. Oh, this one will be great against the Corruption Crystal enemy. Because that one you just have to break the armor in order to kill it. But it's extremely annoying. I think it's the most annoying enemy in the game. Huge success. Optionally, duplicate a card in any chance card's gambit, but lose your companion for 3 turns. Oh, interesting. Melee tank. A brute in close quarters, rarely needing a revive. Attacks brick block and damage armor. Prioritizes armored enemies.
Our destination is only so long. I would have you prepared before we arrive.
Jacob, are you... Why are you on a rush? I'm just reading the cards. We also have this guy. This one is cool because he's a decoy. And we also have the soldier, Estrella. But she's my favorite. She's strong, she's cool, and she gives me the ability to earn bounties. Gold is always a good idea. But you know, considering that my enemies are going to be from the Empire, maybe this is a good opportunity to try out the blacksmith, because the Empire enemies are usually armored, so the blacksmith can just crush them. Let's try her. Also, her ability is interesting because the Shankar's Gambit are very unpredictable and difficult, so maybe she can help me with that.
A smith, and a fine one. Of all your companions, I respect her the most.
Even Jacob agrees. Good. Let's do our quests. Why not?
I guess that card is one of your favorites. I don't see the appeal.
It's just fun. This one gives me the ability to gain food. And maybe this time, instead of gaining gold, yeah, I can gain food and probably get earn the shard. So let's take this one. Oh, this one is very useful. This one reveals the map. This one also reveals the map. This is perfect for getting food and gold. A blessing, always useful, and the Old Maiden. Equipment. We should go for this one, the Marksman's Bane. Yeah, this one is perfect. The Exquisite Blade could be useful to get gold. The Valiant Aegis to save on food. What about this one? Create an hour that lasts 60 seconds. While active, gain +1 food for every enemy defeated. Excludes the undead. You know what? Yeah. Sounds good to me. This one gives me map reveal. Mask of Holy Fortunes. Okay, let's go.
Spent more time alone than any hermit could imagine. In truth, it is only your ignorance that leaves these cards occupied by such commoners. You seek and the hermit moves again. We have much to learn from each other at this point.
Okay, while exploring the wildlands, you arrive quite suddenly at the fringes of a curiously enchanted winter forest. Where you stand, it is a warm summer afternoon, yet only 10 steps away, the cedars are grey with frost, and the ground is blanketed in a thick snow. Horrendous. You turn in surprise to face Ariadne, but it is not she who spoke. An Empire general in an impressively plumed helm approaches you. A sizable company of Empire soldiers are arrayed behind him. Horrendous, isn't it? This smear of obstinate mage filth staining the land. Lots of arcanophobes around here, huh? People don't like magic. Not at all. You and your squire, he glances at the Ariadne, should leave. This frozen waste is no place for common folk. The ground changes underfoot, and the blizzards tear your skin to shreds. He gestures and his troops split into small parties and head into the wasteland. He turns to you and bows deeply before following the last party in. Never fear, citizen. This mage will meet the blade of the Empire's justice. I see. But we don't want you to kill him. We actually need him alive. Ariadne shrugs. Didn't Malaklips say that the hermit keeps this forest in perpetual winter? He gestures and his troops split into small parties. Ah, okay, this one is... he already said that. Well, we have 40 days, apparently. Let's enter the hermit's forest. Ariadne gestures rudely to the captains departing back. Let's go save this old Dory from these bastards.
Take a moment to seek warmth, yet do not forget your quest.
I want to see what do we have as equipment. A tiny raisin of a man, carrying a heavy sack, emerges from the trees, nods, and settles by your fire. It is awful cold in the hermit's woods. I wish to only warm my hands a while. Ariadne throws a huge snowball that bowls you over. Sorry, she calls from behind. Too big? So, what you got? Take a look. I cannot sell you much though. Most of the provisions are on order for the mage villages scattered in this forest. Mage villages? Okay, so there are a lot of... there are actually mage settlements here. Oh, cool. Okay, let's try going here.
The Empire has made killing mages a core pursuit. Fortunately, a mage is a cunning prey.
While trudging through the snow, you hear a shout and the sound of swords being drawn. It's only a matter of time before the sounds of combat attract another patrol.
Let us see what the smith can achieve.
She's strong. I knew it. I'm pretty sure she's very strong. There she is. Ariadne. Steel and flesh both subscribe to the same rules. If you hit them hard enough, they do what you want. I, I don't want to be the future husband of this woman. When activated, Ariadne performs powerful attacks that cause high armor damage. Stay close to charge your ability faster. Let's go! Whoa! Oh, ouch! Did you see the head of that guy? She hit him so... She hit him so much. She hit him so strongly that his head was like in perpetual motion. From the sheer strength of the blow. You loot the bodies and hurry away. Yes! That's awfully lucky of me to get this one as the first equipment. But I still have to understand how I actually reflect the projectiles. I really have no idea. Well, so far so good.
The Empire set signs in order to guide the rest of their forces. Fortunately, you too can follow.
You find a tree etched with a strange marking. Is this a sign pointing toward the hermit? The clean snow is marred by heavy footprints. The Empire must be ahead of you. Not knowing what else to do, you press on. I see. Oh. Great. Greetings, fellow traveler. A cheerful fellow, clad in a brilliant yellow surcoat, passes you on the road one day. Let me tell you, your outfit is exquisite. Thank you. I should know, I almost wore that exact thing today. He pulls out a hefty scroll. I've been documenting every nook and cranny of this beautiful land, and my soul is shaking with delight at the thought of sharing it with you. Wow, okay. That's... I consider myself very lucky. So... the hidden mages are here, and whatever this is, I don't think I'm able to reach it. So never mind. There's also Ariadne quest here. But what I really need is to go right here to get my blessing. And then here we have the hidden mages. May your vistas be breathtaking and your tree climbing be non-lethal. With an enthusiastic wave, the man shoulders his heavy rucksack and continues his journey, whistling all the while. Take a look at this fellow. He's so cool. The forest is coated in a soft blanket of snow. You take a moment to appreciate its beauty. Ah! The Temple of Divine Providence provides blessings in exchange for a simple gold donation. So let's see, heroic sacrifice. You leave with your new blessing. I say we go over here. I don't have much food though. I need to be careful.
Even the greatest of all of us are our Father's children, for better or worse.
While taking refuge in the Nag's Head Tavern, a popular drinking establishment and impromptu fistfight arena, you find a man resting his head in a pool of ale, a look of utter gloom fixed on his face. Anders! Ariadne rushes forward and pulls him into a proper sitting position. He blinks twice, then slumps back into his ale. Though much more disheveled since you last saw him, this is indeed Anders, apprentice blacksmith and friend to Ariadne. Ariadne looks concerned as Anders lies in his sad ale puddle. We got to cheer him up. Well, I can offer him some gold. I don't have food, sadly. Yeah, I think we should do this. Please help me. And it didn't work. Anders takes the gold with a small thank you and promptly orders another ale with it. He returns his head to rest on the ale puddle. Should I try again? Yeah, let's try again. Ah, come on! I tickle him. Of course it's not gonna happen. The grizzled tavern patrons watch with morbid curiosity as the two of you begin to tickle Anders. Oh.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change too.
Ah!
Poorly done. You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
Anders remains blank-faced. Let's try again. That's even worse. Please stop, he mumbles into his pool of ale. Ariadne throws a tankard of water over him, but the apprentice blacksmith merely gives a word-weary sigh. Anders, Ariadne shouts, whatever is the matter? Several sighs later, she decides to abandon the cheering up efforts. Come on, after that I need a few ales myself. Okay, that was a waste of time. You feel cold stone against your cheek, head pounding. You open your bleary eyes. The unmistakable scrape of metal wakes you fully from your slumber and you slowly take stock of your surroundings. It's dungeon time. Okay, I see some gold there. This one I hate. You follow the stairs upward until you emerge in a forest, the morning sun burning your eyes. You fumble in your haversack for something to eat. Happily, you find a half-eaten pasty and try to find your way out of the woods.
Can you reach the end of this challenge before you starve to death? Time will tell.
Oh. You follow the sound of screams and clashing metal to find a company of Empire soldiers tearing down tents and executing cowering mages. Let's kill them. Ow. Can you guys... Yeah. You know, you blocked the way. I was stuck. The mages are grateful for your intervention. The Stant village is well hidden in the sweeping snow and fog. You can spend time here in exchange for resources. Ask about the Hermit. A mage draws a rune in the snow and says, "The Hermit enchanted the forest to protect us. I'm not sure how he does it. Perhaps blood magic." I'll take some food. Spend a few days helping harvest snowberries and other poisonous-looking plants from the forest. Your hands grow numb from the cold. That didn't help. The mages gift you with soft blocks of pounded felonwort mixed with syrup. The package smells faintly of cinnamon. Okay, let's continue. The mages point you vaguely in the hermit's direction. Even they are not certain of his whereabouts. Across the Silver River, through the Twin Oaks.
The stench of death is upon everything here. We understand that, you and I.
A miasma hangs in the air, thick and redolent of the dead things trapped in the dark waters. Just walking in this path has been known to leave travelers with a lifelong cough. A spiral carriage through the fog, its wheels locked in the mire. The occupants either fled or were eaten by the inhabitants of the swamp long ago. Since the fog is thickest around its rotting timbers, there may yet be valuables within. Enveloped in a thick cloud of marsh gas, you carefully make your way across stones and fallen logs toward your target.
Breathe, you have done well.
Not really. You make your way to the carriage and discover an old crate. The lock rips from the southern wood, giving you access to the equipment inside. Oh. This is... okay. Let's go with this one.
Now the power is yours to use.
Fog obscures the horizon. It's difficult to judge how far the forest extends.
Hurry.
Oh.
You must find the secret the hermit holds.
In a small clearing, you stumble across another group of exiled mages. After some insistence, they lower their guard. Yeah, we should go. The mages point you vaguely in the hermit's direction. Even they are not certain of his whereabouts. Stay fast to the path of bluebells. If you're at the Great Lake, you have gone too far. So I need to go across the Silver River and stand by the path of bluebells.
This may be your chance to set the mouse upon the cat.
Further into the forest, you hear a smattering of voices carried on the wind from somewhere to the east. You motion Ariadne to stay behind before cautiously approaching the voices. You spy a small Empire party taking a break from their zealous manhunt. Obscured by fog and brambles, you consider your options. If you stay hidden, you might learn more of the forest, but you also risk discovery. A soldier whistles and sits down. It's a good thing the captain thought to give us these shields. We would be wandering into blizzards and that blasted imp otherwise. You spy a shining shield resting against a boulder, just in reach of your hiding place. Is this the enchanted shield the soldier mentioned? To your dismay, a soldier balancing an overflowing bowl of stew sits down in front of your hiding place. Buzzing with adrenaline, you reconsider your options. I'm gonna steal the shield. Or maybe I should stay hidden.
That will set you in good stead from here.
You overhear the soldiers discussing a nearby landmark. Unfortunately, another soldier approaches and the pair begin an animated conversation about their Callus Day plans. Buzzing with adrenaline, you consider your options. You overhear the soldiers discussing a nearby landmark. Suddenly, a gruff voice gives the command to move out. You breathe a sigh of relief when the last soldiers trudge away from your hiding place. Okay, okay.
The storm will delay you, but it will also delay those who are hunting your prey.
With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in from the north. Snow whips against you like shards of glass and obscures your vision. You struggle to find cover. The storm tears through the forest, erasing your tracks. Oh, so the blizzard is a good thing. Maybe. Ah, come on.
Gasping with each step, hoping to survive. Find food if you can. Nicely timed.
Okay, I'm gonna take the shield.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
Who the blazes are you? You look up and lock eyes with a soldier pointing his sword at you through the brambles. The other soldiers scramble to their feet and draw their weapons. You think of a clever retort later. It's only a matter of time before the sounds of combat attract another patrol. Ah, come on! Okay, that's enough. You loot the bodies and hurry away. Nah, it's useless. You fall, half blind, into a cave obscured by rock and bramble, perfect shelter from the storm.
You have far more pride than the usurper ever did. But you reach far further than he did. Curious.
A noxious smell alerts you to an oncoming group of toshers, led by a short, stumpy woman with an eye patch. Eye Patch Eve, they call her. And although they dress in greasy drabs, her fingers are adorned with exquisite rings and their pockets are deep with gold. Look at this princess. I bet they've never done a day's dirty work, she sniggers. What do you say? Fancy eking out a bit of coin? Tides are coming. Better get in there quick, princess, says Eye Patch Eve, as one of her consorts lifts the lid off a manhole. As you and the toshers come splashing down and your boots soak up the muck, you feel something at the bottom of the putrid subterranean river. You plunge your hands into the rancid water to pull it out.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Just a little bit of help. Come on. Yes!
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
You fish out the trinket. Doubtful it's worth such torment. The sewer walls tremble. Time to surface, she shouts at the tosher as the toshers lift themselves out of the gutter. They pull you out just as the tunnel floods.
The more time we spend together, the more unsavory your allies become.
The tunnels leading from Goblin Town provide easy access to the surface world, provided you know where you're going. Unfortunately, right now you find yourself completely lost. Rounding a bend, you meet a lone goblin archer, his face painted in lurid colors. He skulks sheepishly behind a boulder, squinting at the path ahead. Human, he hisses, or stoat. I can never tell the difference. The Red Claw clan is tasked with keeping these roads clear, but a monster with big gross crystal warts is guarding the path ahead. There's no way forward. The goblin sighs, defeated. What about the Red Claw clan? The goblin crosses his arms. Ours is a great and storied clan of warriors, heroes and goose wranglers. Oh, impressive. We ever watched over these goblin roads except on Tuesdays because it's Two Soup Tuesday down at this Monster Soup Emporium. I respect a culture that has Two Soup Tuesday, okay? I am all about tradition. I ain't gonna clear the path, don't worry, little friend. It's just a light terror, it's nothing. You can't, the little goblin says, shaking his head. It would shame the clan if an outsider performed their duties. Only the Red Claw clan may guard the goblin roads. Oh, I see. Unless... Yes, this could work. Kneel down, human. You kneel in front of him. He wipes the lurid grease paint from his face and slaps it messily into yours with both hands. Rise, fellow Red Claw. Rise and punch that monster right in the jug. That was easy. Yeah, Ariadne is perfect against the corrupted. With the passage cleared of the blight, the goblin runs over to you. You did it. Not that I had my doubts. Not that I had 50 gold on that creature knocking your blocks off. You surface the passages leading out of the chamber. The roads are clear now. If you would like, I can lead you back to the surface. The goblin scratches his head. I suppose there's always the southern exit. There's a chance we'll pop up in the middle of a midden heap, however. The goblin points at a spot on your map. Would you like to surface here? Ah, interesting. I got the... ask about other exits. There aren't any others. She shrugs and wanders off, leaving you alone in the tunnels. You know best, I suppose.
Well done.
Ah, cool. Alright, let's go. Oh, come on, he still shot me. You loot the bodies and hurry away. Nice. We need more time. Huh, that's just great.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
Yes. With a shaking hand, you reach out and drag the shield away before anybody notices.
A name tinged with irony. Not a single innocent has ever sat at my table.
Map reveal. Okay. Shield reflect. Okay, not bad. Your leg cramps while you crouch in the damp thicket. Soldier's conversation is wholly uninteresting. Suddenly a gruff voice gives the command to move out, and with that they are gone. Okay, this is my chance. I refuse to kill the paupers. Sir Malifowl can eat my shorts. Your refusal does not sit well with the Imperial soldiers. Traitor! One of the soldiers shouts. Imperial soldiers surround you, shackles at the ready. You draw your weapon and prepare for their wrath. Fine. I look cool. I look like some weird guy from a country far away with his mask. I look like I look like a strange vigilante. Word of the innocent. Travel lightly, look far. Such are the songs of the plainswomen who once roamed these lands. Fearful of your wrath, the rest of the soldiers retreat. You spot a peasant woman with a child hiding behind some barrels. You lead them past the wall, past gatekeepers who look pointedly in the other direction. Bless your heart, she says, holding back tears. Please accept this token of our appreciation. I think I have enough food for the rest of the challenge. There's only one problem though. We are running out of time.
Many never recover fully from the sickness that fills the fens. poor apprentice. Cultivate focus.
Ah, come on.
What an unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
Dunair's Boon. Draw a gain card at the beginning of each new map. If it is a max life card, then keep it, otherwise discard it. It has to be here. Bullshit.
A cold death that few will mourn.
From an indeterminate point in the forest, a sweep of green melts away all trace of winter. You find yourself blinking in the heat of the summer sun. Ariadne, with little tact or nuance, gives voice to your fears. Ah, rats, they've gone and got at him. He's dead.
Unhappy with your appearance? Perhaps we can make some small changes.
For cleaning the goblin roads, new appearances are available. This one is cool. This one is also nice. Okay, so as I promised, this was going to be a short stream. I really tried my best, but there was a point where I couldn't do anything. I wasn't expecting that the scorched card to appear like that. Like, I already saw 3 of them. I thought, you know, no more should be present, but instead there was a 4th one right in front of me. There was no way I could know that, so I ended up stepping on it like an idiot. But yeah, I think I should fine-tune my cards for this challenge. I think we reached the part of the game where you can't really joke around too much, but you actually need to fine-tune your cards efficiently in order to beat the challenge. Which is a bit of a shame, because I also want to, you know, unlock tokens and stuff. But yeah, next time we'll see if I can beat the challenge. My next attempt is probably going to be next week. I've yet not decided when exactly, but if you're interested in knowing when's the next stream, you can always check out my community tab. I always put an update over there. With that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to be updated on my activities. Leave a like, and then most importantly, leave a comment. Let me know if you like this game, if you played this game before. Tell me about it. I'm curious. This game was recommended to me by a friend, and I didn't give this game a chance for a very long time. But then I thought, you know, since I'm going to play single-player games for my streams, why not give this game a chance? And I found out that this game is actually very good. So if you want to tell me about your experiences with this game, or maybe about the first one, because this is End of Fate 2, if you played the first one, maybe you can tell me if the sequel is better than the first or something. I would be very glad if you also decide to give me any suggestions about games that I could play in the future. As you probably realized, I'm also a big fan of Touhou Project, so if there are any Touhou Project games that you would like to suggest, I'm actually going to... I was taking into consideration the idea of playing Touhou Luna Nights, the Metroidvania with Sakuya as the protagonist. So yeah, if you know about any interesting Touhou Project games, maybe you can also tell me about those. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. See you.